Okay, that girl Eva has got to get a handle on her temper. She's only been here one day, and she's already thrown her suitcase out a window and broken the lock on one of the bathroom doors. I figured that if I kept moving, I could outlast all of them. I just had to keep my eye on the ball. See, I told you, you can't act like a total raging psychopath and then expect people to just forgive you, no matter how tough and strong and fast you are. She's never gonna have a career if she doesn't get her act together. We are so sucking right now. Okay, yes, Eva was a psycho, but at least she was an athletic psycho. Okay, I just want to say for the record that I was totally asleep and therefore unconscious at the time of the alleged cuddling with said Neanderthal. So, essentially, it's like it never happened. I'm so embarrassed. How could I be so weak? I deserve to go home. Ugh. Okay, stop it. You're pathetic. Show some confidence, Courtney. He's totally unmotivated, and he never washes his hands. He's so obnoxious. Owning sunglasses doesn't automatically make you cool. People like that are so annoying. I mean, honestly, who does that? And don't even get me started on his hair. Duncan and me? Right, as if. I'm so sure. Not in a million years. Please. When pigs fly.
Yo! You still busy protesting in there, or can someone else have a turn?
Like I was saying, not gonna happen. When I say someone's going down, they go down. Duncan is so immature. What is it about almost dying and bodily functions that guys love? Then again, danger is kinda hot. Okay. This just got interesting again. Oh, that is it! If they thought they were in trouble before, they're in huge trouble now! Those total drama dirtbags have some nerve making me second place. They will definitely be hearing from my lawyer. Again. I watched the show. I know what I saw between Duncan and Gwen. Nothing gets past me. Sure, Duncan has this primal animal magnetism, but he also makes me want to hit him where it hurts. Duncan got what was coming to him, and so did I. Lobster and Belgian chocolate. My heart can't be swayed by just any tattooed bad boy oozing danger out of every pore. I'm a fit and well-coiffed little package of pure competition. And that's the only million Lashana will ever see. My lawyers are working on it right now. For the record, what I gave Duncan would properly be classified as a pity hug. He was clearly scared out of his mind. Probably would have died of fright if I hadn't wrapped my arms around him. His little heart was beating so fast, so... No, pity hug. Pity hug, plain and simple. I have had it with Lashana. Aged cheddar chick? If I were a cheese, I'd be Caciocavallo Podolico, a rare cheese from Italy. Or Lancashire, not aged cheddar. Lindsay may have won the first round, but I had the law firm of Fleckman, Cohen, and Strauss behind me. They'll make sure I win the million. Ugh! What is with all these out-of-office messages? All I meant was that Justin deserved to go home. I worked really hard at getting him to fall for me. It's called strategy. My feelings had nothing to do with Duncan getting voted off. As if I care about that. I don't. Man, I am good. I have to admit that I was still unsure about the whole murder thing. But Lindsay didn't have to know that. The key to being a leader is making decisions. I've made all of my decisions for the next 4 years. Want to know what I'm having for breakfast next April 22nd? This is not fair. Who cares? Not me. I couldn't care less. Not if I tried to care less. I do not care. No! I used to play in an all-girl rock band at school called the A-Type Psychotic Crazies. Unfortunately, we broke up before our first gig. Apparently, you can't start a band with 5 leads and no backup. Ugh, did you see that swag? Only thing missing was a barf bag with Chris's face on it. Ew! Gross! I hate losing. So when Lindsay won, it took all my years of studying transcendental meditation to keep it together. My meditation teacher would have been so proud. It was selfish and thoughtless of Lindsay to leave so close to the finals. Now there's 3 guys and only 2 girls. I'm basically being forced to form an alliance with Beth. If Owen is willing to help, maybe he'll join my alliance with Beth. You know, once Beth says yes. Oh, why won't she say yes? Look, I'll do anything to make this alliance happen. Of course I know Beth's trying to counter-manipulate me. But that's okay, because I'm counter-manipulating her! It's called a countertop. Hello. When I was head of the school debating team, my partner walked out on me during the biggest debate of the year because she felt I wasn't being a team player. I went on to win it without her. Take that, Brittany Reed! This photo is a reminder. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. As if I'm going to play second fiddle to a tarantula. Ugh! I hate that gross, hairy creature. And his pet spider, too. I'm going last, so I can watch the others try the challenge and fail. That way, I can learn from their mistakes. Mama didn't raise no sucker. Yeah, anywhere but here. Now maybe Duncan will focus on someone with slightly less hairy legs. Me! As usual, I'm better off on my own. There's no team in I. So from now on, it's the Courtney Alliance. And I'm in it to win it. I've been dealing with an entire team of top-notch lawyers. I'm not about to be intimidated by a glorified dolphin. That PDA is my only contact with the outside world. Without it, I'd be on level ground with the others, and that cannot happen. This girl plays to win. Better be Duncan who wins. He signed an ironclad contract, and I'm taking my 50% of the $1 million. I don't care if it gets locked up in the courts for years. My lawyers will take my calls when they realize how much money I'm going to make them. On vacation for 3 weeks? I'm not paying them to take personal time. It's fine. I'll represent myself. Who needs lawyers anyway? All I need is this little piece of paper that holds my entire future. No! Once again, this show cheaps out on production. How much can a decent pen cost? Oh, come on! Looks like I'm back for another season, and I'll be keeping a much closer eye on Gwen. So not trusting that boyfriend stealer. Whipping? With a whip? When the time comes, she is so gonna get it. Goodbye, Heather. Wow, feels too good to be true. Okay, fine. So I did let a guy get in the way of how I played the game. I really can't stop thinking about how Duncan could just abandon me like this, and I messed up. Did I just say that on air? I want that tape back! Give me the tape! Oh! How do you open this thing? I know, Gwen. She's not a completely asocial freak after all. Sometimes she's even a good person to have on your team. Sometimes. You know, I wouldn't mind going against her in the final 2. Obviously, I'd still win. She's incapable of making a list. It's so nice to have a girl to talk to, especially now that Duncan's back. Gwen probably still has a crush on him. Who wouldn't? But she also likes her teeth. A lot. Ah! Gwen is going down! I can't believe I ever trusted that sun-fearing, emo-loving liar! Well, at least I broke up with Duncan on my terms. It was totally empowering. You stupid jerk face!
Look, I'm sorry. Oh!
At least I still have my pride. Duncan will lose it! It's basic breakup math. The more mad Duncan gets, the more jealous he looks. The cruddier Gwen feels, the more vindicated I am. It's perfect! I am so ready to push Gwen out the door at 30,000 feet. We have got to lose the next challenge. Sierra will vote with me, but it'll take 3 votes to do the job right. For some reason, Cody still can't see the evil seeping from Gwen's poorly moisturized skin. So that leaves... Heather. How am I supposed to accidentally on purpose lose like this? Eliminate Duncan from game. It's to-do list. Welcome to number 1, Heather. Okay, so eliminating Heather is now number 1, 2, 3, and 5 of my top 5 goals. Ripping out Duncan's eyebrow ring is number 4.
How can you not have a tiebreaker for a tie? Seriously, I mean, what more proof do you need that the show is fixed? Oh, at least my beef were lost cleanly. And Duncan, the goth kisser, getting away from him, almost worth this indignity. Hi, do you speak English?
Same old Chris, same old disgusting island. What was I thinking? What's with the lovin'? Hello? It's called total drama, not total friendship. No one told me we were doing that. Zoe has some seriously impressive skills, and that is why she's got to go. This is what the smart leaders do. Hang back and let the foot soldiers take the leeches to the face. I wish Chef would pass on the whole bed and breakfast thing and let us starve instead. It would be more humane. Smelly, pit-stainy, but I definitely need an ally now that I'm stuck on Team Villain. So, She came back for me? Yeah, right. She probably knew I'd overhear. But how? Scene future. Must stop eating cake. My only interest in Scott is as an ally. Really. Sure, he's cute, but in a sloppy, rustic sort of way. Like a shack with nice curtains. Or a donkey wearing a wig. If we lose this challenge, it's totally Gwen's fault, not mine. No, I wouldn't. If our positions were reversed, I'd be one step closer to $1 million, and Gwen would be deer food. With Cameron on our team, the newbie target's off my back. Next time we lose, 4 Eyes goes home. Unless he can't fix his glasses, then he'll be 2 Eyes. Still, he's out. Maybe Gwen's paid her dues. Besides, I don't think I have to worry about her kissing Scott. Fight Gwen? I can't. And I mean it, too. That was totally an accident. My first ring! I'll keep it in my pocket. No way his shoelace goes on my finger. Boys pee outside, in the dark. She's right! Yay me! So we better not be forming an alliance with Gwen, or telling her about me kissing Scott and Cameron, or both! Why didn't I take that lip reading course? Oops. Gwen is great, but if you ask me, winning is everything. This is the farthest I've ever made it on Total Drama, and I am going all the way. Scott is sweet on me, for obvious reasons, so I'm keeping him around to the end since he'll probably let me win, which means Gwen goes second last, and Zoe has to go, like, now. The only wild card is Mike, but I'm pretty sure I can crush him. Making a chart always helps clarify things nicely. Thanks, Mike, but I am not getting flushed down that giant toilet. I mean, it sort of suits the others. But I am not a giant toilet swimming kind of girl. Woo, yes! I know my Sundays. I worked at an ice cream shop for 3 weeks. Then I got fired for flinging a scoop of raspberry swirl at a customer. But she started it with all her, excuse me, excuse me. I was on my break. Why can't Gwen just be impressed with my genius and go along with it? No wonder she has such a hard time keeping friends. I've got 3 kinds of ice cream and a cherry. Funny, all I can taste is victory. What? It's for Chris's interns, and he never feeds them anyway, as if they're going to be picky. They should thank me. I can't do it. I can't eat disgusting foods. I'm just not gross like the others. You hungry? Here, eat this! Not the hair!
it challenges my gross motor development. I absolutely would. Know what my favorite thing is about coming here? The structure. I know it's kind of a weird thing for a kid to love, but what can I say? Rules are kind of my jam. Ever feel like you're the only one following the rules and everyone else is just running around breaking them? Izzy! My hair! Ew! I don't really care if people break the rules, but when their rule breaking messes up my world, I start to get cheesed. Yuck! Wow, they really want to crack me. They're gonna have to do more than sardines and expired mayo. Maybe I can be friends with something other than people. I can't believe I didn't figure that out yet. Oh well, how hard can it be? Okay, I feel a little better about my video now because that was horrible. Using a toy safely as instructed by the manual isn't boring, is it? I know it isn't like me to get so physical, but now that I'm the class firefighter, where I go, safety follows.